For today we have 3 groups, and to choose one I will show you the image on each of those cards and also the crystal closer. When I was choosing the card for each of the group, I was focusing on the energy of gentleness and I was focusing on the energy of message that you need to receive today. This reading would be very gentle, calm, and reassuring. All messages that you need to hear right now to help yourself be more compassionate, first of all, towards yourself. And I want to remind you that I also do personal readings. You can order them on my Etsy shop. The link would be down below. So for the group 1, we have orange calcite and card 9 of Pentacles. For group 2, we have moonstone and card the Fool. And for group 3, we have blue calcite with the card 4 of Wands. If you still didn't decide, you can pause video here or rewatch previous part of the video where I'm pronouncing the names of the card and the names of the crystals. And we're going to start from the group 1 right now. Welcome group 1, your choice for today was orange calcite and this 9 of Pentacles card. And the first message that you're going to receive from me today is that you are worthy of all blessings that already in your life and that are coming into your way. Moreover, you can enjoy your life already right now. You have enough reasons to enjoy your life. And enjoy, first of all, yourself. This energy of this card tells me that you maybe need a permission to allow yourself to loosen a bit your tension and to just rest and enjoy your time with yourself and maybe with some of your friends. Even if you still didn't receive the 100% result of your goal that you're pursuing right now, it doesn't mean that you still cannot enjoy the results that are already here, the results of your efforts. So here with the deck that you decided to choose, it's a manga tarot deck. I want to look at the thoughts that are on your mind right now. And we have Knight of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and 5 of Swords. Your home and your family on your mind, definitely right now. You are a bit tired. This energy of 4 of Cups is like, sometimes they call it energy of hangover, where a person enjoyed their cups and now they are so tired from those emotions. This card goes after 3 of Cups card, where we see how people hanging out together, enjoying the cups of their emotions together, right? Sharing their emotions together. And basically after this party, this situation of 4 of Cups happening where a person becomes tired from hanging out, having fun. But the 4th card usually is given to this person by a god. But the problem with this card is that the person so tired, they close their eyes and they don't see a chance that God giving them for the next cup of their positive emotions, of enjoyment from this life. So I see here that it is actually could be connected to the 9 of Pentacles that you decided to choose today, because open your eyes and be open to receiving your blessing right now. It's here, it's near you. The fact that something new opening before you, new road, the fact that there is enjoyment in your family and home place. There is energy of motivation, desire to move forward. Maybe you slowed down a little because of current situation. Maybe you are not sure and you think that somewhere here is some hidden energies that can cause anxiety and uncertainty in you. You think that some people right now are not honest enough with you, or you think that you lack some information to be very confident and very sure in your actions. However, on the other side, you think that you, even if this is the truth, you will not stop and you will not turn back. You will continue moving forward, because why not? Overall, this is a very cool energy, to be honest. It's a nice, calm, moving energy. A bit nervous here, and you could also be nervous because of this new road that's opened before you. After the energy of Ace of Wands that comes before this Two of Wands, sometimes we can read the card of Two of Wands as, again, tiredness and a bit of exhaustion, because when Ace of Wands come into your life, this representation of desire from capital D. If we use this desire, it's like the first win in a big battle, and we again might feel a bit exhausted, but we can look around and see what perspective opened before us. So those are your thoughts. Like, I'm a bit tired, yes, I want to continue moving forward. I feel here, exactly because it's Pentacles card here. It should be connected to some material side, maybe to your work or to your home, for example, if it was some sort of conflict or decision connected to people with whom you live. Let's see what's on your heart. Does those energies resonate with the energies that are on your mind? We have the Empress, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Moon, and King of Cups. Why I sounded like this when I saw Ten of Swords? Because when I was choosing the second deck for this part of the reading, what's on your heart, I chose exactly this deck, anime deck, because we don't see any scary images on the cards that are not higher rank cards, let's put it like this. Exactly because I was thinking that if I will pull Ten of Swords, I want this energy not be scary. I want this energy be as mild as possible. And I pulled Ten of Swords here. Because usually Ten of Swords represents exactly suffering of the consequences of your negative beliefs, where you were following the wrong belief, which brought you more suffering rather than benefits, obviously. But the good side of the Ten of Swords is that this is a card of the ending, finito, finale. This is somewhat can be compared to the Death card, because on traditional Ten of Swords we see a person who pierced with those Ten of Swords usually. So on your heart here is definitely this regret. It's right underneath this Four of Cups, so you might regret of some positive emotions, of some excitement even that happened in your life before, because right now when those energies decreased and you see more clear perspective, you understand that you spend your energy on fantasizing too much. You created this beautiful tale about something in your head and you tried to follow it, and you realize that unfortunately it's not so beautiful as you wanted it to be. The Moon card here also represents your uncertainty, and it could also be fear of the unknown that's happening right now. If something, we see these thoughts of yours, right, that you're not sure that you have enough information. But also, exactly in this deck, if I'm not wrong, she represented by tsundere archetype. And basically, how I read it here is that you do not allow your emotions to be expressed straightforwardly, and you act oppositely. For example, you feel as tsundere love, but you act really harsh towards someone. And if we see it's in the position of your emotions right now, I feel that it's actually happening towards yourself first of all. If it's reflected outside to other people, you need to understand that it's happening first of all inside your heart. So your heart has this need of acceptance and love. Your heart needs this King of Cups energy, Empress energy that we also see here, but something believes about how you should act, how you should feel, they do not allow you to fully 100% accept yourself right now. There is some judgment towards your decisions on the material plane. Even if in the end it was for the better and you logically understand it, you still continue thinking, and this creates feelings in your heart, feelings of, I could do better, like you're sorry that you didn't use all your powers and all your resources. This is why you could judge yourself here. But on the other side, as I said, we have those beautiful, strong energies of Empress and King of Cups. And of course, Empress is this nurturing energy, motherly energy, divine mother energy. And King of Cups, representation of compassion, representation of acceptance and calmness. I even was thinking about choosing this card for one of the piles today because I felt this tender and gentle energy coming straight out of this card. So inside you right now, it's like overall energy of love towards yourself, first of all, but then still you have this little nail with which you're trying to scratch something inside you, and it could be really uncomfortable. I want to ask Spirit about your current situation more, what we have with the Prism Oracle, what you need to know about yourself. Abundance, and I believe that this card is 10 of Pentacles. All right. Growth. Both cards are green color. Fate and green color is our heart chakra. Fate is purple color and our higher chakras. Third eye and crown. Sadness and rejection. Rejection is redirection, my love. I hope you remember about it. And if you're sad because of the rejection that happened, as I said, you were maybe thinking about creating those beautiful fantasies of how everything should turn. Maybe it's disconnected to your work. The easiest example that I can tell you is my videos, right, on YouTube. For example, I put so much love and attention towards one reading, and I was sure that it will definitely be loved by people, and I posted it, but unfortunately, basically, I received a rejection, right? And of course, I can be sad. However, there is a message from the Spirit to you. You need to continue holding your faith. It doesn't mean that you did something wrong. Don't judge yourself. Don't act like this tsundere. Demonstrate love towards yourself through love, not through punching yourself. Because everything that you did, even if it's received the rejection, it is still part of your growth and it's still leading to you to abundance. It's like this necessary step where you learned what you did right and what you did wrong, and you need to appreciate it. Because again, with the example of the video, creating more and more videos, I realized that the problem not is in my content, the problem was in the time where I posted it, in the thumbnail that I decided to choose. On the first side, we can say I did something wrong. On the second, how would I know? This was a lesson that I received, and without this lesson I would never learn the better timing for my videos or the better thumbnails for my videos, right? So you received in your reading today 2 cards of 10 of Pentacles. You received the Empress and my dear group number 1, and also this is a fast-moving energy towards your goals, Knight of Wands. You're doing so much right now. Continue moving forward. Yes, it could be scary, and yes, you could sometimes fall, but because you were looking somewhere else in this moment, just I think this is the right thing, and then you just kind of see that it was the wrong thing. But you need to just forget about focusing on one concrete thing here and now. Let me translate it better for you. I should not over-focus on one concrete video. The moment I posted it, I should thank God for the fact that I was able to do it and move to the next one. Even with this card of fate here, I see this circle, right? And this cycle. Each of those little circles connected to the bigger one. And I see here that those little circles are your projects in your work, in your life. If you write songs, each of these circles is your song. If you have dealings with your clients, you might understand each of them is the meeting with the next client. Remember that each of those little steps, they are your growth. You never make steps back till the moment you abandon this path. No matter how slowly you're moving toward abundance. And this I cannot express. Of course, Page of Pentacles, what's on your heart? You feel that it is an opportunity. You not only think about it. One thing to think about something, another thing to feel it in your heart. Like your intuition tells you this is a good opportunity, what you're doing right now. Your reading become very career-oriented, very work-oriented right now. What I can say, it should be really important for you, right? This is why it's happening. What are the gifts from the spirit in your current situation right now? However, I already see those beautiful gifts. Continue doing what you're doing with more compassion and with more trust to your intuition. Oh, look, all 3 cards here. This is beautiful. And they fold exactly when I said listening to your intuition. Like, you might be scared, you might be afraid that you, again, creating those fantasies inside your head, and that you will not be able to reach your goals because those are, again, those beautiful fantasies. No, there are 2 different things. Sitting on the couch and only thinking and creating your castles, right? Sky castles, or how we can say it, cloud castles. Or, as I said, creating, meeting people, working. Do you see the difference between those 2 things? And I feel that you already know that you won't be able to lose the game if you continue playing it diligently and with your determination and intention. Stop looking on your views. Start thinking about the next project the moment you finish previous one. So what other gifts in your current situation? Boundaries, commitment, blessings. I'm telling you, I wanted to make this reading as gentle as possible, but I'm overflowing with the exciting energy of the excitement. Because I did the reading about next 3 months, blessings coming to your way, and I just feel this connection. If you didn't see this reading, you can check it, because I think that you will have huge message from there also that explains a bit more about your blessings. But basically, you already receiving blessing in a form of commitment, you committing to your dream. It is time to shift and to change your understanding. What is your dream? How you can achieve it? You're shredding off those beliefs right now. You're accepting more responsibility before yourself and taking on yourself this adult perspective of, as I said, I will do it if I will work on it. That's it. It will take as much time as it has to take. With boundaries, here is an important message. The gift that you're receiving right now, today, yesterday, and tomorrow, right, in this concrete time, is the gift of the knowledge about your personal boundaries, first of all, before yourself. You're learning right now where you need to stop thinking and start working. And you're learning right now where you need to stop working and go and take some rest. Because if you're committed to the big dream, we cannot write again one song and be satisfied with it, first of all, if we are a composer, but also achieve everything with this one song. This is a process, this is a lifetime process, right? Your work is a lifetime process. And I feel here that you start to feel it on the deeper heart level and enjoy the process. These beautiful words that were, to be honest, so difficult to understand for me for many, many years. And right now I start to feel it, enjoy the process. And when I realized that it is a process, that is lifelong process, right? Process of working, and that I will continue doing it no matter how slowly or how fast I'm going to grow. In this moment, I started to realize much more about need for creating of boundaries with myself and between me and my work, between my work and my rest, because if it is a marathon, I have to learn how to channel my energy properly. And it is definitely a marathon. This is your life. And this blessing, it takes off this anxiety, this overthinking, this more child perspective on the work, perspective from achievements. It is not about achievements, it is about enjoyment of yourself during the process of creation, no matter what you create in your life. And during the process of help. Remember that absolutely every work on this planet helps other people. And definitely your work also helps other people. So please, please, please respect those intuitive feelings in your heart when you think about your work. Respect the process, and during our process, sometimes it is there are slower energies, sometimes there are faster energies, but the worst thing that we can do is to force energy to change rather than to adapt to it and to use it in the moment, like as it is right now. And when you need to rest, please rest. And when you need to enjoy your results, no matter how big they are, enjoy them. And when you need to analyze your decisions and results, do exactly this, so that the next time when you will meet your client or you will start to create something, you can use those knowledges to do another step. And this is exactly circle. It does not have end. Even in the next lives, you will also continue helping people. I see it and feel it. I see that those were all messages for you, my dear group number 1. Please write in the comment if something resonated with you. I'd be really glad to hear from you. And thank you so much for each and every one of you who decided to stay with me and subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to see you next time. Bye. Welcome group 2, you decided to choose Moonstone and card the Fool, and you got my new manicure here. Yeah, I just did it this morning. And the first gentle message that you need to hear right now is connected to the card that you decided to choose. And this is a huge support from Spirit to you on your new path. You're not only ready to do this leap of faith, I feel as if you already did it. You did this step forward for your new dream, for your new path, and those beautiful spirits around you is a friendly energy from higher realms. They protect you, they guide you, they spend their time with you, and they allow you to enjoy your new path, feeling secure. This blue rose here, it gives me associations with the idea of the blue flower that is connected to, if I'm not wrong, could be really wrong here, but I remember that it's definitely connected to poetry school, romanticism, right? So the blue flower represented in this school this beautiful longing for something that is not possible to fully achieve in our life, something that is transcendent, something that is so beautiful. And I read it as a longing for the higher energies, for the real unconditional love from your soul. You are a soul that wants to find this blue flower and hold it close to your heart so that you can share this knowledge, this, as I said, transcendent, unconditional love with other people around you. You are the person who wants more, much, much, much more than so many others around you. And you not only want it, you are so much ready to actually go for it. So I know how it could be scary when you step into such a strong path, part of your path, but I see that all those little, it could be sparkles, but I see them as stars here around you. And also, of course, those here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 5 dog spirits, I guess. Those are all supportive energies for you. You are not alone on this path, and there are so many beautiful souls who are near and who are ready to give their support to you. And those could be your family members or other people who, when connected with you, when they see you, they feel your longing for this bigger help to others, if I can say like this, and they recognize your inner light. In this part of the reading, I want to look at what's going on your mind right now. What do you need to know about your thought process? What spirit can show us important about your mind right now? And we have 2 of Pentacles, the need for balance. 10 of Pentacles, so beautiful. The Magician, and we look here, right? We have again those 5 dog spirits. The Empress. Well, I draw 2 cards, and we have one of them, the Fool, and 9 of Pentacles. Okay, let's move everything that it will look beautiful. Obviously, there are a lot of material issues on your mind right now, and this is issues of success. 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. The Magician, the Empress, and this exact card of the Fool, which obviously is extremely important in your current situation. This is an energy of master manifester. You feel that you stepping into new power. It looks like you were preparing for this shift for so many days or even months or even maybe even years for some of you. It's like you already tried yourself in some battles. You already used your magical power. You already reap rewards, and you know that you can do it. It's not just on the level, I think I can do it, I feel I can do it. It's on the level, I know I can do it. This Empress, exactly in this deck, she's such a warrior Empress. Look at her. She does not represent only feminine, tender, and nurturing energies here. She represents the power feminine energy. She's ready to go and do what she needs to do to defense, to protect, and to earn what she needs to earn. I really love this interpretation of the Empress in this White Newman deck. And also, again, I see so many stars here around her head. It's like she's not only shining with this light that goes from her, but more like she reflects the shine from stars about her. And I feel that it's so beautiful that we have in the middle the Magician and the Empress. Because no matter what gender you are, what sex you are, right now you think that you perfectly balancing 2 energies, masculine and feminine. You're balancing energy of something more subtle and something more material. You just feel this full and total alignment with all your powers. Moreover, you really succeeding in this balancing game with the 2 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. You definitely just received the confirmation that you are strong, powerful, and you are ready. I don't even feel that you experience any fear right now, because it's just so successful and so beautiful. Some of you can feel really secure because now you understand that you can do it, or you just started to realize that everything is in your hands, so that even if you don't have exact amount of resources that you wish to have, doesn't mean that you will never have them. This means that you already know the path that you should walk to receive all this abundance. You are the open gate for abundance, but not just like, yeah, I'm manifesting something and lying on my couch. No. You experience the energy of magician and their energy empress. You think a lot about those energies lately. I believe that you definitely should consume a lot of information about manifesting. Write me in the comments what the latest book about self-development you read or listened to, because I feel that you definitely know how to consume those books of self-development and how to use them. I'm a little bit envy of your energy, let's be honest. I'm a bit envy, but I'm so proud of you. Let's use another deck, anime tarot deck, and look at what's going on your heart right now. And we have 3 of Cups, 10 of Wands. Yeah, so you're a bit tired. A bit. Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands, but that doesn't mean anything to you right now. 5 of Cups, the Tower, beautiful. Yeah, I was at least like, in my opinion, there is, in absolutely any moment of our life, in the back of the deck we have Ace of Pentacles. I just saw it and I thought that I need to mention it. We always feel as positive as negative emotions. And negative emotions do not mean harmful emotions. That's important to understand. Because adequate fear or adequate anger, they actually help us to survive and they help us to be adequate in this world, right? So even if you experience here this feeling of tiredness or this feeling of maybe some form of regret that you did not it's like, I know that I can and I deserve more. I can receive more and I deserve more right now. Don't rush. Like, it's okay. You are receiving what you are ready to receive right now. Don't be a bit greedy here, because I feel that when you start to experience your energies on such a deep level, you might become greedy, but like everything goes in time. Ace of Pentacles underneath the deck, like your focus right now is totally about your work, about your self-realization in material plane, how you create your life, how you create your image or your actions, how you manifest them again, right? This word. From the realm of your thoughts, of your feelings, to the material realm, how you manifest yourself here and now. Queen of Cups and 7 of Wands suddenly gave me this energy of how you accept and overcoming challenges that connected to relationships with those who really touches your heart. What I mean by this is that right now on your heart there is this determination to at last accept the challenge that is connected to maybe motherly figure or other person who is as important for you, but obviously we might experience those feelings to other people. So with someone who is really close to you and who touches your heart the deepest, you were maybe avoiding some conflict for a long time, maybe even years. But here, this opening of your inner powers, this learning about your confidence and about your boundaries, because with the Magician and the Empress, I also feel how strong your boundaries becoming right now. You are ready to accept the challenge and you are ready to shift the energies that were so long changing. It is also connected, like your current feelings in your situation are connected to your social situation, and it's right beneath those 2 of Pentacles. So I feel here that because you decided to spend so much more time on yourself, on your manifestation, on your goals, there is a bit of a conflict with your desire to spend your time with your friends, with those who inspires you, with those who motivates you. But you are tired from spending time with them. Your heart is tired from this. You definitely feel that it's time to step back from so much social communication. And it doesn't mean that you have 10, 15, 20 friends. It could be that you have only one beautiful friend in your life, but you know better when it is too much. And right now you feel that you need to step back and you need to fully focus on this energy, and they will not leave you. Your beautiful friends, they will not leave you if you start spending more time on yourself. Even here, we see those 3 crows around her. Like, I see this energy that the more you will take your responsibility on yourself, the more you will create stronger boundaries with your friends, expressing them straightforwardly that you're doing it not because you don't like them anymore, but because you love them and you love yourself and you want them to succeed in their life and you want to succeed by yourself, the stronger your relationships will become. I see all those representations of spirits, spirit animals. They just tell me that you don't have only material friends, like you don't have only friends in the way of other human beings. Explanations are so beautiful today, but you also have so many friendly energies around you that are drawn to you by your light. And if you're not working, for example, with spiritual animals, maybe it could be an interesting suggestion to you to start searching information about it, because I see that some, especially dogs here, some spiritual animals are ready to contact with you and to support you even more. The tower right underneath our Fool. You either are scared right now, or you were scared a lot by this outer shift that forced you to accept your new full energy, your new part of your journey. My personal example would be that I already do my channel for a year. However, the latest situation between Russia and Ukraine, and I am Russian, and my best friend lives in Ukraine. With what's happening right now, the situation worsened, and we all experience worsening in our mental state. We who are connected to this war, right? That hit me so hard. I took 2 weeks to restore myself. I worked with my therapist. I helped, again, my friend who is in Ukraine right now. I helped my parents who are in Russia right now, and they have no chance to support me financially anymore, for example, because of the situation, because all countries blocked Russia, and this is why they cannot support me. So that was an extreme tower moment in my life. But this tower moment demonstrated me that there is no way back for me anymore. And I have to change and shift my view on my work. I have to start working on my channel much more serious than I was working on it before. And this shifted my perspective, and I realized that my fear of judgment that was always with me from my first days on YouTube, and my first YouTube started 2 years ago or 3 years ago already with other channel. This fear of judgment that followed me 3 years already, it just become obsolete, because with current situation, it doesn't matter if I'm afraid of judgment. My fear of judgment will not pay for my bills. So I become much more adult-wise in the terms of my job. And unfortunately or fortunately, I have no idea, exactly tower moment pushed me on my real full journey. And my full journey this part of my journey that just began, definitely connected to such a huge and deep work with spirituality. I not only started to working much more serious on my channel, but I also fully emerged, if no, that's the wrong word, submerged, I guess, right? I fully started to work on increasing my spiritual powers, and I'm going through mediumship course right now again, and like I feel that I grow up because of this tower moment, and I feel that it's also connected to you. All this long story about myself. Yesterday I was watching video, what is the difference between intuitive and sensitive types in MBTI, if you know about it. Yeah, so I am intuitive. I love long stories and long metaphors. I hope that it resonates with you and helps you. Let's look at some oracle cards for you. Oh no, I want to look first of all at the Prism Oracle. What else Spirit would like to tell you about your current situation? What you need to know right now? Any gentle messages, Spirit, please? Confidence. Protection. Ideation. Interesting. I think we had ideation in other group in the same place. Magic. Absolutely magic. Like, I just feel it from you. And hunger. Wow. Wow. You know what? Wow. And I cannot not mention those circles. In every card we see circles, and I feel that it is again about pentacles, again about money or protection or feeling secure. You know that pentacles, they have 5, like star with the 5 points, let's call it points, okay? Because pentacle represents a realization in all important areas, not only material aspect, but also like spiritual, also mental, also like pretty much everything that you can imagine. So I see here this energy of full success. I might understand why you might be uncomfortable, and it's like, overall you're confident, overall you feel protected, overall you feel mesmerized by all this magic that's happening around you. But then another moment you just overthink just a little bit about your situation, and this fear emerged like a big hole inside your chest, and you're like and you try to look on the other side, you try to think about something else because you don't want to be scared, you don't want to mess up with your manifestation, because you feel that if you will feel fear or anxiety, then you can mess up with your manifestation, and you definitely don't want to do it. No, it's like your first really serious steps on the path of the new level, basically. But you know what I want to tell you? This black hole that you might experience sometime, this scary, it could be little, it could be so small, but still hole of fear inside you. It is the connection to the void. And magician, a bit disturbing card of magician in this deck, because he even has those holes on his face, which represent his eyes, and currently I'm reading it as his connection to look into the void. Exactly why magician can shift and change reality, because he sees on the other side, like he sees not only material plane that is around us, that many of us can comprehend, not all of us, but he also sees through it, and he sees into the void, into the emptiness, into the unknown. And because of this connection, magician can shift on the first side unshiftable material reality. So I want to reassure you, in the moments when you experience your fear and you experience it as this sucking deep void, This is a moment where you can connect with the unknown, because the main fear that we have in our life, if we will start analyzing all fears from something that is more concrete and real, and we start to go deeper and deeper, in the end, we will meet only one fear: fear of the unknown, fear of the future, fear of death, basically, in some ways also, but let's not talk about death right now. The main idea is that the fear of the unknown is an acceptance of the fact that I actually don't know. Because when I accept the fact that I don't know, it means that absolutely everything is possible. But when I'm afraid of the fact that I don't know, I start to fantasize and imagine that in the unknown, the worst waiting for me. Do you feel this connection here? So your fear of the unknown can be your ally, because when you experience it, you have a chance to work with it. You have a chance to start trusting that in the unknown there are all possibilities, and I can pull those possibilities that I want to see in my life. You choose what you're going to pull to you. Also, with this hunger, I see this recommendation from Spirit to you. Definitely to stop being so hungry, so greedy for all the power in the universe. You know that you have it, and you know that it's like you can access it, but it doesn't mean that you should do it right now in this moment. Move in the right pace. You always got what you can handle. Trust your pace. Again, I will repeat this word. This ideation it looks the same color with the Empress, and I just feel this connection that it's good to have idealistic views. Don't judge yourself that much for the fact that you want to see better in the world and inside you. It doesn't mean that you should lie to yourself. If you see the problems with your ideas, if sometimes you look around yourself and like, this is impossible, the world is rotten and it goes like to the hell already, it is impossible to change this world, maybe stop using those words, kind of all those beautiful ascendant masters. You think they didn't understand what's happening with the world around them? They all knew and know what's happening, and they still choose to trust, to believe in light, and to spread this light around them. With this card of magic, I feel that it's you. You are the source of magic, and you spread it around you. You have an impact on others. And now, with your increased confidence and your feeling of protection from the universe, from people around you, your confidence changed on the level where you don't really need to use harsh words with other people. You don't really need to demonstrate some form of game before them. It's just that your energies and vibrations changed, and people experience it on themselves, and they follow you more easily than before. So what if you are going to believe in the better world? It only helps you to spread those energies for people around you. Also, we have for you, my friend, we have for you another confidence. Look at this 2 confidence card. Forgiveness and boundaries. What I said about your boundaries a bit earlier, your increased confidence in yourself allow you to forgive those who don't understand about boundaries. You becoming more firm, and you feel resentment less, or you are ready to feel resentment less, because with the more you're confident in yourself and in your boundaries, the more you understand, okay, this works for me, this doesn't work for me. For example, I will not allow you to talk with me in this tone. That's it. And if you are not ready to follow me with this boundary, then we should not communicate. You experience this energy that I trust myself what is good for me and what is wrong for me. And this is why your boundaries become more firm. And this is why you do not experience so much resentment to others, because you either accept my boundaries or fuck off. And I'm not really blame you. I don't really blame you. I do what I need and what I want. Moreover, you become more forgiving to others because of your better understanding of yourself, because now you see their patterns of behaviors that they demonstrate you. You see in their actions those defensive mechanisms that you also used in the past. Right now, you don't need those defensive mechanisms because you learn to speak more freely for yourself. But when others demonstrate you them, for you it is easier to accept them with this, because you understand that they're trying to help themselves. They're not trying to actually hurt you if their actions are not so straightforward as you would like them to see. And this is also part of your shine here. This is part of your magic. The stronger your personal boundaries, the more confident you are in expressing your personal boundaries, the more you teach others just by your example. You show them that, so this was also the option? Just to say that this doesn't work for me and then follow up those words? Like you losing your fear of abandonment right now. You're learning how to be really free from toxicity and from dependable attitude towards relationships. Because it's like this energy of, you don't want to be with me because I don't allow you to talk like this with me. Okay, goodbye. I don't need this person in my life. I don't need these types of people in my life who do not respect my boundaries. And I definitely not the one who is going to teach you or like heal you. You know, you just focus much more on yourself and much less on others. But all this power that you are learning right now about yourself and experiencing, this is exactly the light that will pull beautiful souls closer to you, pull those who are ready to hear you and to learn from you. Those were all messages for you, my dear group number 2. I absolutely need to hear from you in the comment section, because you are a mage, really. You're shifting so beautifully, and I would be really glad to hear if that's was about you. But I believe if you're still in this part of the reading, it should be. And thank you absolutely every one of you who subscribed to my channel. Please support my channel by commenting and liking, and I'm going to see you next time. Bye. Welcome, my dear group number 3. You decided to choose those cute 4 of Wands card and blue calcite. Definitely blue calcite. And what I can say, the first tender message for you would be: enjoy your time with your loved ones. Enjoy your cuddle and snuggle times. You can allow yourself to rest right now, and definitely ask someone, call your friend or your loved one, invite them to just spend some time in cuddling. Don't think a lot. Don't talk with them about problems. Maybe turn on some cozy, for example, Harry Potter film, right? It's an autumn time, those energies. Just allow yourself to rest. Exactly with this part that you don't talk about negativity here. You don't try to heal each other, you don't try to help each other through words, help each other through connection of your souls, through connection of your bodies. It depends on how close you are with your people, but definitely this is an energy of quietness together. Give some time and give some space to each other. This would be so huge. And if for some of you, you are in a position where all your close people are far away right now, you can do it even on Zoom. You can do it. So by using our deck that you decided to choose today, I want to look at what's going on your mind right now. What spirit can show you about your mind process right now, what you need to know about it. We have Judgment, the card of the Call, Three of Cups, the Moon, Six of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. On your mind is uncertainty that is connected to your friendship group, to your people who help you. It could be connected to your colleagues on your work right now. Definitely the Judgment represents here the call that you're experiencing right now. And Ace of Swords, I see this connection. It's like new idea or new project or some shift on the higher energies happening right now. It's like some offering, or maybe better, some invitation to step into new project or into new role on your workplace. And your uncertainty can have some negative effect on your way of thinking, because it's like, because this card is represented by two pretty similar dark cats that look like a void, right? It's like you two opposite options here. And it's interesting that Three of Cups and Six of Pentacles could talk about, here Three of Cups is like spending time together, Six of Pentacles is helping each other. Spending time together also could be read as helping each other. And Judgment and Ace of Swords, I definitely read them as the same idea, the same cards. Someone inviting you and you feel that this is your chance. And we have this moon in this middle. So you see, it's like separating on two pretty similar parts, but on the other side, they are mirroring each other. And our mirror image, even if it's similar to us, it is not the same. So in your current situation, this is what's happening. I have no idea what does it mean. This is how I channel. I have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm so curious. What does it mean? If it resonates with you, please write it down in the comment section. I'd be really glad to know. But the idea is that definitely there is some feeling of maybe that you need to spend more time on your work or on your friends. Some communication with others on your mind. You want to ask more help, or you want to refuse from spending time with your people. It's not like that it's an extremely difficult situation in your life right now. It's more like that and we have Four of Swords on the back of the deck. I just saw it and I decided to show. It's more like that you're a bit tired and you need to actually some alone time, and you know it. It's like you need to take some pause to spend time in your stillness, because when we experience the moon energy, the problem is that we cannot see the answer, because we could be a bit scared of this darkness around us, because the moon is the opposite card to the sun, right? And the sun shines brightly on the answer and we can see it clearly, while the moon is more obscure energy, something that is hidden from us. So to reveal the answer means to listen carefully to subtle energies and to your intuition. And to be able to do it, maybe it would be good for you to avoid other opinions for some time, even if those would be opinions of your really close people. This Four of Swords, and it shows us those swords that are basically protecting this kitten that is meditating, that is healing itself. So I feel that if you are uncertain how you need to move forward, what you need to choose right now, take some time. Take some alone time, and when you will feel more certain, then you can go and ask for help your people, and they will definitely help you, because this Three of Cups and Six of Pentacles, I see that your circle is a supportive circle. It's just that sometimes they can have, the best intentions, but because they are still not you, they might hurt you with their opinions, even from the best intentions. What's going on your heart right now? We have King of Pentacles, the Moon, look at her, the Hierophant, Eight of Swords, and Five of Cups. Absolutely. This repeating situation with the Moon tells me that, and King of Cups on the back of the deck, there is a huge need of acceptance of your emotions here. And there is a huge need of self-compassion first of all. The King of Cups, in my opinion, represents this full and total acceptance of each and everyone around them. They know about weak sides of people, they know about strong sides of people, but they also know about something that is deeper than those sides. And I feel that this need for spending time alone, need for your mind to become quieter, will help you to fulfill the need of your heart to accept yourself in current situation. Moon in your heart, Moon in your mind. This is like, it could be disturbing energy. It distracts you and takes so much of your energy, while the most important thing right now is you and your calmness, confidence, and like your feeling of what is right and what is wrong for you personally. Because here with the Hierophant and also, King of Pentacles, I see that on your heart there is a lot of responsibility or need for responsibility. It's like maybe with this calling, you start to feel that you become more responsible for your future, for those around you, or for yourself first of all. And this could scare you a lot, because Eight of Swords with Five of Cups tells me that right now you experience anxiety because of the overthinking and because of the lack of concrete facts in your situation. Five of Cups is not only energy of grieving because of something that we lost, but it's also energy of overlooking on something that we already have right now. It's like asking too much from the current situation. And Ace of Swords is the energy of, I feel that I'm extremely helpless, while in reality I am doing this with myself. You take on your heart too much right now. Yes, you become more responsible with your life. The situation around you asks you to be more responsible, but that doesn't mean that you become weaker, or it doesn't mean that you need to be extremely successful and extremely confident in yourself right now, from the beginning, from the start. The realization of the fact that you want to be as a Hierophant, this representation of the order and law, it's already a beautiful understanding. It will help you to move forward better. It doesn't mean that you need to be the highest monk in the temple, I guess. It means that you need to be strong in your faith. That's it. And if you don't know some of the rituals, for example, it doesn't mean that your faith is less strong than faith of the Hierophant. What else Spirit wants you to know right now? What gentle messages Spirit has for you today? We got confidence. The same card and the same position in previous group. Interesting reflection. And I actually felt some connection to the previous group, to be honest, in your energies. Comfort, consciousness, and love. Wow. But it's really different, to be honest. Some, yeah, but so different. So as I said, this confidence right above King of Pentacles with the Judgment, right? The Judgment that represented this invitation for you or the call for you. Spirit wants to reassure you that your intuitive feeling that this is the right call for you is definitely the right call for you. You can be confident in your feeling. You can be confident in the fact that something that you want to take on yourself, this new responsibility, is a beautiful way for you to grow. Because here with this card of comfort, I like how it's represented with the plant, because it's like it's not comfort in staying in the same place and cuddling with yourself. I feel it's like the comfort of your growth, and it is right above the moon in your mind, but the Hierophant in your heart. Spirit reassures you that you can experience comfort even when you are working the darker path that is illuminated by moon, not by the sun. Because if in your heart you experience this support of what I know what is right, I feel with my heart what is right, even when your mind is not so sure, it doesn't mean that you need to stop, first of all, and second, it doesn't mean that you cannot experience comfort in this unknown. It's like the energy of trust, first of all, definitely. And second, I feel that you are this person who can enjoy the process of growing, the process of changing, and the process of opening inside you something that you never saw before. Because just look at this card of reflection above the moon and the Three of Cups. It's like the current conflict, it could be inner conflict with you and you, or it could be outer conflict with you and your group of people. But definitely this conflict that is connected to your social communications is a part of your learning about yourself. You look at them, you look at yourself, and you see those similarities, and they actually bring you joy. The process of analyzing, the process of learning about you and other people, it's like part of the journey for you, first of all, but it's also part of the enjoyment. You are this person who likes to know about others, who likes to know how other people work and how our brain works, how our psychology works, something like this. So even in the moments when you are in the energy of the moon, uncertainty and like maybe some mess, you still experience joy in this moment. Your consciousness expands right now, and you learn new way of loving yourself and your confidence. This is like, yes, I'm not sure. Yes, I'm struggling. Yes, I want to be more confident. But then on the other side, it's also, I love what's happening right now. This is my cup of tea. I enjoy going through changes. I enjoy going through crushing my comfort zones, like this is not new for you. And every time when you meet the boundary of your comfort zone, you still walk through it, even if it's difficult, because this is just part of your comfort. This is a part of your personality, I guess. Crushing your comfort zones is part of your comfort, and it's pretty cool, feature. So you're constantly growing, always. You never stop your growing. And the situation that is happening right now is just another step in your constant growing. So I feel that if you're in this part of the reading still, you already check 3, 4, 5 messages that were literally your thoughts that you thought about lately, and you're like, yes, exactly this, yes, exactly this, yes, exactly this. So I didn't tell you absolutely any new in this reading, and you know what? I feel you. This is exactly why I'm watching other readings. because I want to hear my thoughts, but from other person, because it allows me to reflect on what's going on inside my head. Also, we have for you card of home, dreams, and freedom. So your dreams about freedom in your home situation, they are supported by spirit, and spirit want to tell you that it's okay, you will receive what you want. Maybe even in the closest future. The most important thing is that you should not be desperate, absolutely not. You should continue trusting in that every action that you're doing right now is the part of your payment for manifestation of this freedom in your home situation. Also, listen to your dreams, maybe work with some crystal to enhance your dream and to angelic or spiritual connection during your dreams. Maybe it can help you to see additional perspective on your current situations. Another message for some of you would be is that paying more attention to your home and creating this feeling of freedom in your home, maybe at last removing some garbage or at last like selling some furniture, can really help you to experience like this work on material plane would be transferred on your thinner plane, like higher plane. Working with your home from inside will help you to connect with your situation inside your mind, inside your heart, and inside your body. And I also see here that in this card of freedom, the key from this cage is brought to this person by the dragonfly. And the dragonfly can be a symbol of our light mind. The dragonfly represents air energy, and this is why it is connected to our thoughts. But also dragonfly is a very light energy. It just flies like, it touches slightly the grass or the plant, and it's so light and thin. It's never make the plant become heavier, English speaking. So it touches it slightly, and then it's fly away, and then it touches another one, and then it's fly away. When we do not have good grounding practices, this type of mind can be distracting. However, when we are grounded, when we feel confidence in our home, for example, in our other practices that allow us to feel stronger and heavier in a good way, when we experience this energy of light mind, it helps us not to over-focus on some thoughts, because no matter what thoughts we have, they are still just energies in our heads. They are not real. So experiencing our thoughts as those dragonfly wings or as leaves that are floating on the water. There is a meditation that allows us to see our thoughts as leaves that are floating on the river, for example. This attitude towards our thoughts, the lighter attitude, help us to recognize that all thoughts are just thoughts and they are just bursts of energy. They are not connected to material reality where we live in. So if you overthink and you feel that you sometimes become a slave to your thoughts, maybe this image of like lighter mind as a wings of the dragonfly can help you to ease this burden. Because if your thoughts feels as like a huge stone, a huge rock on your head or your heart, it might be really difficult to move forward with this weight right? I believe those were all messages for today, my dear group number 3. I am ready to hear from you in the comment section, and I want to ask you to comment underneath the video because it really helps my channel. Also, thank you each and every one of you who is subscribed to my channel. I have my dream in my freedom to achieve 1,000 subscribers till the end of 2022. So please support me in this if you experience joy and interest during this reading. And I'm going to see you in next readings. Bye.